Maxey with 8 to shoot. Looking for George. Posting on White. Spins. George had it blocked. Brown sends it away. 5 on 4 the other way. Brown the drive. Pritchard 3. And the rebound of George.
That's 3 possessions of 3 great looks by Boston.
You could just feel the tension right now on every possession. Not knowing where to go. They put Kata in pick and roll.
Maxey, a blur to the bucket for 2. 3-point game. Hauser leaks out, and he couldn't claim it cleanly. Saves it for Kata. Brown on the outside. Under 2 to play in Game 7. Brown with 33 points and 8 rebounds.
Got the matchup he wants with Maxey here.
4 to shoot. Brown a fend off. He went right into Embiid. Embiid is hurt as he gets the rebound. Maxey toppled into his knee, and Embiid is hobbling back the other way. Under 90 seconds to play. Philly by 3, looking to push it back to 2 possessions.
Look at the speed here by Maxey. My goodness.
Oubre right back to him. Maxey again to the rack. Another deuce. Tyrese is taking over. 1:12 to play. Boston badly needs a bucket.
They got to score here. Boston has to get a basket.
White in the lane. 1 minute to play at TD Garden. Hauser, tough 3. Rebound to Oubre. And Philly can drain a bunch of this clock with 50 seconds remaining, up by 5.
And Boston going zone now, Reg.
No need to be in a hurry here.
They figured out they could not stop the pick and roll. They're going zone to keep Maxey out the paint.
He's looking for the final nail. Maxey cross, bumped by Pritchard. Maxey step away, no. Rebound up for grabs, Embiid knocks it out of bounds. Embiid showing off the heart, the hustle, 30.5 left. He is 0-3 in his Game 7 career. He is doing everything, putting his body on the line to get that first victory.
Gotta go quick.
Brown will pull, way off, rebound, back to Brown, White on the outside, no good, and the rebound of Maxey with 20 seconds to play. He's fouled in the backcourt.
And again, the 3-point shooting has let the Celtics down. 13 for 47.
This was the Embiid injury right into the knee, and he hobbles his way back to the Philly bench. He is surrounded by his teammates.
Oh, man, that's the second shot to the knee he has taken.
And the hustle with the bum knee. Reggie, you talked about it all night. The Celtics' 3-point shooting was going to be the barometer. They're 2 for 11 in this 4th quarter. On the night, 13 of 47. And Tyrese Maxey has just gone into full takeover mode.
Takeover mode, getting to the basket. What a luxury when Embiid gets hurt, doesn't have it going. Maxey can just say, I'll take over this game. And he right now is closing this Game 7.
Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. On the floor to inbound with Hauser, White, Pritchard, and Brown. Boston's going to have to work fast. In for Hauser, over Barlow, comes up short. Maxey with another rebound, and Philly can feel it now. Tyrese Maxey taken in what in all likelihood is going to be his first Game 7 win. And the Philadelphia 76ers on the brink of taking down the Boston Celtics in the playoffs for the first time since 1982. Done up after the game, NBA Showtime presented by AT&T. Maria and the Hall of Famers in the building with all the reactions from this Game 7.
What did that guy say? I am tired of losing to the Boston Celtics. Embiid on record. Without the services of that man, Jason Tatum, here in Game 7.
Finishing touches as Maxey has 30 for the second consecutive game in this series. In for Pritchard with 14 seconds left. Pritchard will drive on Barlow, and he'll finish inside with 10.2 remaining. 7-point game. Edgecombe gets it in and is fouled. But what a sigh of relief for Joel Embiid as the Philadelphia 76ers are going to add their names to this list of recent teams to come back from 3-1. 2015 Rockets, the 16 Warriors in the West Finals, only to give up the 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And most recently in the bubble, back-to-back series for the Denver Nuggets against the Jazz and the Clippers. And it's the 76ers who will add their name to that list. Boston was 32-0 when leading 3-1 in a playoff series until tonight. Final 5 seconds, Pritchard's three off the mark. Rebound goes to Tyrese Maxey. And for the first time in franchise history, the Philadelphia 76ers have come back from 3-1 down. They take out the #2 seed in the East, and the process is moving on to the second round. 109-100 your final.
Good night, everybody. Please
No Jason Tatum in Game 7 for Boston. A valiant effort from Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Mish Queta, Sam Hauser, all doing everything in their power to try to will their team to the next round. But it will be Philadelphia, and Joel Embiid finally has a Game 7 win.
Well, you want your two principals to show up in the biggest moments. Game 7, Joel Embiid and Maxey set the tone early, right? They got out to that big lead, held on. We know that the Boston Celtics were going to make runs, but the poise of those two, Embiid, Maxey, were just great. Now, they had sprinkles of Paul George and Edgecombe, but man, the two main principals here were just fantastic.
Tip your hat to both teams. Game 7, they left it all on the line. It was a game of runs. But in the end, Embiid and Maxey was just too much and too good.
Big question moving forward is going to be Joel Embiid's health with the knee.
Yeah.
As they head into this series with the New York Knicks, you see the conversation with him and Jason Tatum. What an incredible story it was for Tatum coming back from the torn Achilles in 298 days. There was so much talk about this Boston team being the favorite coming into the playoffs to come out of the Eastern Conference. But so much credit to Nick Nurse, Joel Embiid, a family affair on the road.